Welcome back to Wally for the win. If you can't tell, I still don't know exactly what I'm doing with this channel. I've posted a variety of things. I think I posted one about Pokemon. I tried a commentary video. I took that out. No one needed to see that. Yeah, that was just really bad. Uh, I posted a lot. I posted things that don't really correlate. So yeah. Um, and so this is one of those things that still don't correlate. This channel I did want to be like mainly like, you know, just me showing people my hobbies and exploring my hobbies with people so they can find something that they're interested in and watch someone else that's interested in something that they like. And so one of the big things I like to do is to draw. So let's get to it. One of my biggest things is I like making characters. As you can see on this page, this was my D&D character. His name is Apache. He's so cute. He's a rock gnome. There's a reason for the way he looks. I know he looks a little feminine. There's a reason for this. My poor child. But this character is the main character of one of the books I'm making. He originally started off as like this guy that like when I inserted like when I like to insert my characters into like things that I'm like passionate about, like mainly anime. That was one of the biggest things. Like I would insert myself into like haiku and stuff like that. And eventually I went from inserting myself to inserting characters. But all the time I would have a character like him that I had made and I was like, it doesn't work out as well just because, well, he's a gnome. He's like 3'2", so it doesn't look right. So I started making a very normal character. He's like the male version of me for real. He's so cute, but he's 31, so he came from, yeah, literally just me trying to make a very normal character, and now he's like super freaking awesome. And this is me putting him in the world of Bully, and you know the game by Rockstar. It's like child-friendly GTA. Then I also had like this really big obsession with mushrooms, and I still do. One of the things I want to do, the other thing that I also like doing is crocheting. This camera isn't, it's focused. Okay. One of the things I do like to do also is crocheting, and so one of the things I do want to do on this channel is making a mushroom kingdom, like a series on where I just tell you all about mushroom, like that certain kind of mushroom, like this one right here. He is an ink cap. I don't know much about them other than the fact that they secrete ink. But that would be the purpose of the video, for me to find things out and for me to tell y'all. So, with that being said, I wanted to make another mushroom character because I also want to make a game with both of these characters. And somewhere in here, ooh, oh yes, this is my concept art for him. At first, I was gonna give him hair. At first, I was making a girl. First, I was gonna give him hair and stuff like that, and I was like, no, that's stupid. And so I tried it with hair. It didn't look right, so I ended up just, yeah, this was kind of cute until it wasn't. So I decided to make the hair more of just the ink coming off his mushroom, and that worked so much better. This is the other one. His name is, you cannot see that. His name is Deathcap. Can you see? Yeah, you can see that. He's a Deathcap mushroom. And the side of his face was bitten into by some child that is unfortunately not here with us anymore. And the whole thing is he's just like, I'm not for eating, child, because, well, wouldn't be the first one that tried to bite him. This did not look good. Can you see that? That did not look good. But that's what this came for. So it's, I love mushrooms. I don't eat mushrooms. They're freaking disgusting. But I love doing things about mushrooms. I love anything mushroom related, at least non-eating wise. I used to watch this forager who just did a lot of foraging, and it was like really cool, and I wanted to do it too. Until I realized you could like die. You know what? I wanted to make the mushroom oyster mushroom. Oyster mushroom. They look like this, and they grow on trees. They're also, I think people do eat these mushrooms. They're so cute. Like, I have them in my backyard right now. They're so pretty. So I want to capture this layered look that this has going on, how they kind of like bounce on top of each other. Mind you, I do not have any concept that I'm going with for this. I am going off the dome. That's kind of what I wanted this to be, so that, let's keep it 100. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, so let's do it, right? I'm loving this. I try not to get inspiration from anyone, just because if I get inspiration, I'm one of those people that kind of accidentally copy the whole thing. Oh, wait, no. The head shapes that I give my mushrooms are like this little box. Just to like further detach them from human. I do want this one to be a girl. That is something I've been like working on, making more female characters, because all my characters, if you go through here, majority of them are male. And so like if I didn't draw myself, it's probably a guy. And I don't want that. So it's a whole thing. Phew. For the little story I had for these people, she is like the overarching like mushroom. I'm gonna just draw her doing like nothing, just so I can like get a look for her. I know I wanted her to be voluptuous, but that's about as far as it goes. And they have like little pegs for feet. I love it. They're just so cute. Oh my gosh, I love my little mushroom creation. I want it to look like a mushroom without it looking like a mushroom. If that makes like, I wanted to obviously take inspiration from a mushroom without going too far. I think I'm gonna do something like this. Okay. And what isn't shown here, I probably have to show her clothes. Like I can envision it in my head, but it's hard to actually do. Like I need this overarching look. Like I want to say this is probably even part of her skin, because she's like, I don't want to make her look like a gesture either. It's just part until her skin comes out or something, you know? Even like her boots would probably have like this little circumference kind of thing. Ooh, this is hard. This is kind of hard. And I also have to get that layering feeling of her as well. Okay. Because I kind of want to do like how Drawing with Waffles does, how she makes a picture and then she has like one big picture with it. I think if I'm going to do another drawing video, I'm probably going to do one with more anatomy base, just so like I can go into my story. Because I'm also writing a book. See, I'm telling you, I have a lot of things I want to do, and so with that, that's why I wanted to make a hobby channel, so like I can promote these things while also reaching out to people that actually enjoy these things as well, because if they enjoy it as much as I do, we can both feed off each other, you know? Like, we could really make it fun. Like, swear. But I'm like by no means like look, a professional artist. Like, I've been drawing since in 5th grade, so it's like it's just something I've always done. I also give all of them button noses. Like I said, I'm trying to make them humanoids, not human. So I think I'm gonna like add another one that's like over like that here, and maybe like another. Like the anatomy of this makes kind of like no sense at all, but like you gotta see where I'm coming from, you know. No, what should she wear though? Cause I want to say I want to make these like layerness, like this whole thing, because he even though he is what he is, there's still a hierarchy when it comes to the mushrooms. Yes, this you can't escape it, even in here. So I kind of want her to the more like layers you should, like I kind of want her to have a little boho kind of thing on Loki. But the more layers you have, like the cooler you are. And so I want to say like the Oyster family is like already like a famous family. She has like the little tie thing, comes around here. Cause he has like full clothes on. So little belly's out. And then I'm gonna say there's like some Adam and Eve stuff where they only cover what's necessary. Like, if the wind blows, maybe like her, like all her leg would show, but it would never show anything else, kind of thing. It's like how in Psyche K, there's that like that one part where it's just like everyone's like perfectly covered, kind of thing. I don't know how to explain it. It's like no matter what happens, they're still like perfectly censored. It's awesome. Wish I did ever do anything. I kind of want her to do a little something like a little bit complex. Maybe she's like dealing with something in front of her. She's a mushroom. I do have like a running theme where like the mushrooms are always carrying some kind of basket of just eyeballs and guts. Like especially like the death cap mushroom, he likes to pick up flowers, but because he's like so poisonous, he picks it up and it like dies immediately. Like that picture I had showed earlier, he's like, I mean, literally picking it, sniffing it, throwing it out because it's already dead, kind of thing. Like they just have the power of decay. I want to say maybe there's like a actual like restriction, like maybe they can't kill like one of these people, but they can like do like the lesser beings kind of thing. I can't remember. Fingers here. Yeah, I kind of mess with that. I like dynamic poses, but like I'm not exactly great at drawing from like imagination. Well, at least when it comes to poses. I want her to be like mid walking, like. Oh, that won't look right. Maybe like that. That's kind of weird. Because I personally, like, when it comes to hierarchies and stuff, I think it makes more sense for the person who's ruling to serve their people, question mark. So I feel like she'd be doing like a buttload of work. But like of course her people will help her and stuff. Like they're not just lazing about, but like when it comes to like making sure they're eating for the season or something, because I'm not sure if mushrooms like grow all year round. I'll check. But like when it comes to making sure everyone's fed and stuff, like she'd be in charge of something like that. Let's get her shoes. Another mushroom. Oh. I'm definitely trying to sell this layered look. I'm not sure if I'm doing it well. After this, I'm probably gonna make one more picture, and then we're gonna call it quits. Because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect to actually come up with a design this quickly. Like, the only idea I had that is like, I wanted layers, and I wanted her to be a girl, and I wanted her to be like, royalty. To some extent. But she's actually, despite the way she looks, she's actually really sweet. Like, she's a good friend of the other one, the ink gap. Also, their names are literally just what they are. Her name's Oyster. Like, I got inspired from Cookie Run. That's kind of like the kind of game I wanted to make. But I wanted to have like a I don't know. I wanted like to be Cookie Run if it was like consistent. I don't know. Like, my only problem with Cookie Run is that like these cookies just don't exist. And I know that kind of takes away the whole point of being creative. But it's like, all my mushrooms would be mushrooms that were like actually real mushrooms. It'd be a whole thing. Like, I didn't want to give them exceptionally like fancy clothing just because they are decomposers. It's giving, they just, you know, they take whatever they can get, whatever they use whatever they can get, you know. So it's like, it wouldn't make sense for her to have like the best, because mushrooms are still looked down. So she's kind of long. It's okay. It's okay. Like, the mushrooms do a thing called gathering, where they'll like go out and pick stuff, you know, and just be silly gooses. Like, I'm in love. I'm sorry. I'm in love with this idea. She is absolutely adorable. Oyster. Yeah, that's what her name looks like it would be. Like, spelled like, not spelled like, written like freaking fire. She's so cute. Now, these characters don't have color to them. I'm not really a colorer, but yeah, I don't want to try a perspective thing. I'm not gonna lie. Something like perspective, or like she's like a big version of her. Speaking of, I do plan on making like paintings and stuff. I was thinking about doing commission. I'm not exactly sure how sold I am on commissions, but I do want to do something like that where I sell my art. So if someone is interested in that, you let me know. Okay, I heard about this. It's like this cylinder method. So slowly gets smaller. This is her head. Oh my, if this doesn't work, this is gonna be so much erasing. Let's straighten that out. This is what it looks like though. I don't think you can see it very well. Guys, new setup, new setup. Are we in love or are we in love? I'm in love with this. This is freaking beautiful. Oh, she's so pretty. Hold on. Actually, I'm really happy with this. And her name in big letters right here. Like some kind of coffin looky. Yeah, it doesn't literally float over her head, but like she's basically royalty. You know, you can say it does. Okay, well, I mean, this is the final look. I low-key expected to do more than 3 drawings, but here we are. Maybe next time I'll do like a spread of like all the like the 3 mushrooms I made so far, and like just like a little thing that they're doing with each other. But yeah, that's what this is. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's my creative process. I sometimes get it on the first try, sometimes I don't. That first mushroom took me forever, and the second one, I just had to tweak the way it looked. And this one, I seem to just got the gist of what I wanted immediately. So, oh, I forgot to give her a little hair tinge at the top. Here we go. That's what I was forgetting. So as always, it's Wally for the win, so you literally can never lose. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed doing this, watching me do this as much as I enjoyed doing it. I hope it inspired you to do something with yourself. Maybe look into mushrooms. It's just my idea. You can't take that from me. But I hope it, I don't know, maybe got the creative juices going. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day or night, and deuces.